What's going on, Graveyard Shift family? It is your fearless shift leader, Dalen Spratt, clocked in for another shift. Y'all, I'm looking at myself in this camera, and I'm looking raggedy. I am looking raggedy. Your boy is graying out. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. 40, I feel like an adult. I have never felt like an adult until I turned 40, y'all. Before 40, I always felt like I was a kid still. I was like, I'm still young, man. The kid, I'm young. Then 40 happens? What is this? I'm somebody's daddy. That's all right. I'm gonna get myself together so I can be defined daddy. Family. I appreciate y'all just letting me be me and letting me kind of just go on this journey. So I really don't know. I really don't know what I'm even thinking right now. But I woke up with my really good friend on my heart. So I've always told y'all about my friend James Overstreet that passed away, that was riding the motorcycle, and it was just kind of sketchy. But I haven't really talked to you all too much about my friend Bert Belasco. And I've always felt bad. I've always felt bad about Bert passing. You ever has anyone ever passed around you and you was just like, whoa, not them? Like, nah, not them. Like, they had, what? Like, it gotta be a mistake. But then it's like, God doesn't make mistakes. But it's like, but God, but could you have made one this time? Because I don't think you meant to get him. But you just start like trying to figure out and rationalize the irrational. But I met my boy Bert. I was working behind the scenes in television. I was doing wardrobe. And Bert was an actor on one of the shows. He had recently became like #1 on the call sheet, meaning he was the head of this show on BET called Let's Stay Together. He was a star character. And that's where I met Bert. I was doing his wardrobe, so every day I would get him dressed, make sure his clothes are ironed, they're in his trailer, they're laid out, and make sure he has the shoes and the right socks, all of that. But see, Bert never treated me like I was beneath him. Granted, I wasn't, but just in that world, man, when you're the lead actor, you got someone that's low on the totem pole as a wardrobe production assistant, like, he ain't have to talk to me. But when I tell you, me and Bert just clicked, like, that became my brother. Like, oh man, like I would just go to his house and we would just sit up and talk. We would go to this restaurant. He would always get the same thing. He would get these Thai wings with a what's the salad? Or Greek salad. Don't worry, y'all. Your boy finna get a new car. I put it off long enough, y'all. But it's that sound and other things. my baby on her last leg, y'all. So I'm gonna get me a good cheap used car, because your fearless shift leader is cheap. But yeah, Bert was the first person I ever seen eat a Greek salad. He put me on Greek salad, and I love Greek salads to this day because of my boy Bert, man. Because we used to always go to this one restaurant and get Thai wings and Greek salads. But I learned a lot from Bert just on his journey. Like, Bert started out with nothing and just wanted to be an actor so bad. And his dream was to be on Ghostbusters. like the newest remake of Ghostbusters. Like, it's all he talked about. He just knew his career was leading him that way. He had the biggest heart, the sweetest person. He was a big guy, tall, big guy. I remember I told him I wanted to be an actor. And he was like, well, Dalen, if you want to be an actor, you need to go to this actor studio. And if you can get through this actor symposium, you got it. And I went and I got through it and I did it. He was always proud of me. He was one of the first people I told about Ghost Brothers, the idea when I came up with it. Everything I've worked on, I just always pass it along. I remember he used to always, I used to think it was weird. I used to think it was weird. He's always called the psychic hotline. I don't know if it was the psychic hotline or it was Miss Cleo, but it was one of them. He would always call. He would always talk to them for like hours and just kind of get an idea and direction where he was going. And I just always, and honestly, when he passed, that is what pissed me off the most. Because I'm like, my dog put so much like faith into these psychics and what they're telling him where his life was going and what he got going. Like, this was something he did regularly. Like, he spent his money. Like, he regularly consulted psychics. And I was like, did none of them see you passing away? None of them? Not one phone call, not a single one of them was like, man, maybe you should get some things squared away, man. Maybe it ain't looking too good. It ain't looking too long. Like, none of them saw that. I'll never forget, I was in Tampa, Florida. We were filming Ghost Brothers, season 2 of Lights Out. Woke up, got dressed. We had to go meet in the lobby of the hotel. I remember getting in the elevator. Jawan was in the elevator, and so was one of the production assistants. And when I walked in, Jawan said, have you heard? I said, I heard what? He said, man, Bert's dead. I felt like somebody kicked me in my chest. I went straight to my phone. And I remember like it being like on TMZ or something. November 8th, 2020. My dog was in Virginia, I believe. He lived in LA. He was in Virginia to shoot a movie. This was at the 2020, this is during COVID, at the end of COVID. So they had my dog quarantining before the movie in a hotel. And I guess maybe he didn't answer the phone. And his girlfriend at the time just became concerned. So she called the hotel to do a welfare check. And sure enough, they found my boy passed away in his hotel room. They believe that it was an aneurysm. But that broke my heart, man. I done had people pass all the time. Like, I've had a lot of people in my life pass away. That one was like a left hook. Because what hurt the most was somebody that I believed in so much, and I knew that they was gonna you couldn't tell me that my dog wasn't gonna be on Ghostbusters. Like, he was just on the path. He was on the path. He was doing everything he wanted to do, but it was just, it was taking its course. Like, he was doing the course. But I think that really showed me that I don't know what it showed me. And then I was on the road. We were filming, so I couldn't even go to the funeral. I always want to tell him, man, that I'm just like I'm sorry. Like, I just want to know that he's up in heaven starring in like some network hit show up there, like living out his dream. Maybe he is maybe he is a real Ghostbuster up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe he is in the new movie Blockbuster. Maybe God needed a star actor. I just want to know. So yeah, I'm just gonna go out here and sit out here. I don't even know why I came to this cemetery. He's not buried in this cemetery, but I just felt like I come here so often. Maybe somebody somewhere could facilitate it. But I want to talk to my dog, Bert. Thank y'all for letting me just vent. Thank you for letting the old man vent. I love y'all. Let's see what happens. All right, Graveyard Shift family. Before we get started, we got to pay our respect to those who are resting. And we haven't been to this resting community in a minute, y'all. We've been traveling. We've been all over. This is home base. But even at home base, it looks like we have some new residents. Whoever's resting here, I hope you're resting in peace. I come in peace, love, and respect. My name is Dalen. I hope you're resting well. I hope you found your peace. I hope you have peacefully transitioned. I'm going to be right over here trying to speak to one of my loved ones. But if by any chance you do need someone to talk to, feel free. I'm listening. All right, family. I know we typically don't try to speak to those that are newly resting, but I feel like you at least got to give people the option, because just because we are saying that we don't want to speak to them out of courtesy, they might be going out of their way to try to speak to us. So just extending the offer. And let's get to it. What's going on, family? All right. So I've been trying to set my intentions to speak to my boy Bert Belasco. So I don't know if any of the guides over there, Mary Ellen, Walter, Rosemary, Shauna, can facilitate that connection. I don't even know if that's how it even works. But I would just love to speak to my boy Bert. I've said who I wanted to speak to. I know if he's listening, you've heard me. But Bert, are you here with me, buddy?
Our girl did.
Is my friend here?
And on you know
Can you tell me your name, please?
Just hit my call to do.
Can you tell me the name of the person I'm speaking to?
With a back
And in my back. You said me? Are you the person that's newly resting back here?
No.
Are you able to say your name?
Rosemary.
There's Rosemary. Is there something that you wanted to say to me?
So, what do
Okay. Well, I'm not sure if that's you trying to talk to me, but if it is, I'm more than willing to if you would like to. But I'm not going to force a conversation. I'm here to talk to my friend Bert. Bert, I would love to speak to you, but I ask that all the other spirits please wait back for a little while I try to talk to Bert, unless it is the spirit of this person who is newly entered. They will, if they need to speak to me, I'm here. But everyone else, I just ask that y'all just wait for your boy to come back. Y'all know I'm over here. I ain't been here in a minute, but y'all know I'm over here all the time.
This bank is only available in the professional version.
So y'all know I'm always over here. So that way we're either getting Bert or this person back here. Can you please tell me who I'm speaking to?
better with
So you're trying?
difficult.
Why is it difficult?
About it. What do you think?
Where? Just going.
So is it safe to say that I'm not talking to my friend Bert? Okay.
So,
Well, do you feel like you need someone to talk to? You say, can I see you? No, I can't see you. Where are you standing? You said in the graveyard? Yeah, you are, man. Did you know that you were here? Not really. You said no reason to? Okay. I just saw you standing right here. Were you wearing a black suit? Yes. Dalen, that is me. Y'all, hand to God. I literally saw at my peripheral a man standing in a black suit. I don't know if it was this person. I don't know who it was, but they were standing in a black suit. Can you tell me who was the person standing in the black suit?
Sorry. It's fine.
So you're trying?
No. On those
Will.
Did you know that you had passed away? Did you gotta know? So how do you feel about that?
Remove them.
What kind of help do you need from me?
They're gonna get go.
What kind of help do you need?
Rings. Yeah. Hang on.
Are you the person that's resting here? The person that I saw?
Again.
Y'all, that was probably one of the most interesting things. It was very, very quick. And I know y'all probably like, Dalen, get your butt out of here. And I would be saying the same thing, but I can't help it. There's a few times where that has happened. I told y'all we was in the Oakland Cemetery that one time a year ago, and I saw that person standing in my peripheral. It's always the peripheral. They had on khaki pants tucked in with a red button-down like plaid shirt. I saw it clear as day in my peripheral. This was the same way because I thought I saw something dark, and that's what made me look out the corner of my eye. And briefly, I saw a man, and it was almost like he had his hands in his pockets, but he had on a black suit jacket, black shirt with black pants. Let me try this other. If that was you over there, can you show me a sign? Are you able to show me a sign if that was you standing over there? I wonder if that was what do y'all think? Do y'all think that that was the person that was recently buried? Or was it could have been the spirit of somebody else? It just sucks that like you can't see what I see. So I have to seek validation through the spirit box to confirm what I saw. Can you please tell me if I saw someone behind me in an all black suit? You did? Trapped? Hunting? Why are you trapped? Why do you feel like you're trapped? You are? But are you the person that was recently buried? No? So why were you standing by his resting space? So if you aren't the person that's buried there, why were you standing over there? You know, I know what? Who am I? Why do you feel like I know who you are? It's who? I know you're not suggesting that was my friend Bert I saw behind me, are you? Because it looked nothing like him. Or am I sure? Yes, I'm sure. Okay, if you aren't the person resting here and you're not my friend Bert, who are you? Dad. Are you a bad spirit? Why? Why are you here? Should I leave? Do y'all feel like the mood changes when you use the other spirit box? Is there something dark around me? Is there a dark spirit in this immediate presence? Am I in danger? Should I leave?
Hang out and
You said hang out if you want. Heck no.
They're fine.
Exactly.
Just that.
Hey, are any of my spirit guides here?
You're terrified.
I would.
Okay, I'm gonna leave.
Like.
Dalen.
You know what? And that's the exact reason why I've always been hesitant to talk to my boy Bert. I don't know why I always felt like it would be some sort of like I've never felt that sense of reservation with my boy James, but I've always felt that with my boy Bert. I don't understand why, who or what that was. Because I initially thought it was the person who was resting here. But then I start getting the feeling that I wasn't talking to that person. And then I knew it wasn't my boy Bert, but I saw it felt like they were trying to insinuate that they were Bert, or it could have been Bert. But it looked nothing like him in the brief moment that I saw them. It's like you know the presence of your loved one. You could see, you could dang near feel them or see them with your eyes closed. But that wasn't him. I don't know. I feel like I just need to get up out of here. That was... I'm not going to poke the bear. I'm not going to try to, like, push the envelope. We got a lot more shifts dropping, y'all. Love, love, love. Graveyard Shift family, don't forget we have our Graveyard Fest 2025 this year, October 3rd and 4th in Savannah, Georgia. Now I'm not gonna lie to you. The majority of the tickets are sold out. But between today and tomorrow, I will be adding more tickets to me and Scotty the Medium's live gallery reading in both nights of our paranormal investigation. So we have the Haunted Sorrel Weed House on Friday and the Haunted Tampa Theater on Saturday. And I probably will add a few more tickets to our shifting experience where me and Scotty take you to a graveyard and show you how to do his medium techniques and how I do my spirit box sessions. So I'm going to add some more tickets, y'all, but head on over to our Eventbrite in the description box. And yeah, come out and meet us, kick it with us, y'all. It's going to be about a nice handful of graveyard shifters. So if you want to come out and hang out with me, Scotty, and a few of our family members, come on out to Savannah, Georgia, October 3rd and 4th, 2025. Graveyard Fest 2025. Tickets in the bio. Love y'all.